Hi, everyone, and welcome back to What's Your Skincare Routine with Leora Luciano. I'm your host, Leora. Today, I wanted to share a behind the scenes look about how I get ready for opportunities, even when my confidence isn't at 100%. Recently, I was invited to model in a swimsuit segment on live TV. And while I absolutely believe that all bodies are swimsuit bodies, that doesn't mean that I don't feel self conscious sometimes, especially on a big stage like that. So, today I'm walking you through exactly what I did to get ready physically and mentally, from my hair color routine to my body glow to the swimsuits that I swear by. So, if you've ever felt nervous about showing up, this one's for you. One thing that I've learned is that the best opportunities often come to you when you don't feel totally prepared. And sometimes you just have to say yes and trust yourself. When this invite first came in, a swimsuit segment on live TV, my first reaction was, oh, am I ready? I remembered confidence is built in the prep, and I knew I could show up, so I said yes. If you're watching this right now or listening, I want to remind you that you don't have to feel perfect to show up. You just have to start moving, and in a forward direction is usually best. Sometimes it might feel like lateral side steps, but usually that forward trajectory is it. Okay, let's talk hair prep. When it comes to hair, my confession is that I'm not naturally blonde. I know, shocker, right? And all winter and even partially through the spring, I like to give it a break. So I might not do my full highlights until like summertime. So I was kind of due for an appointment anyway, which I took that as a sign to go for it. And what I did was booked my hair appointment as close as possible to the shoot so that I really wouldn't have to do much more than touch up my curls the morning of. So I went to Christo Fifth Avenue in New York City and I saw Mariana for my color. She is absolutely phenomenal when it comes to color. Her attention to detail gives me absolute trust in her, so she knows what I want. I am sort of high maintenance to go low maintenance. I take long stretches in between appointments. And she knows that. She does an incredible job with color. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see a video of me in the chair getting foils, the wash, and the final style and all the steps. Now, this is the very quick, highly edited reel because essentially, with a lot of hair and curly hair, I usually plan a full day. My appointments can take anywhere from 4 hours or more. It depends on what I'm doing and how busy the salon is. So I treat it like a self care day. And at the end of the appointment, I left with this gorgeous, multidimensional blonde that just makes me feel so put together and refreshed. Next, let's talk about the body glow. Last year, when I traveled, I went to Greece and I got a spray tan before I went. I'm not sure if I would do it again because if you're swimming, reapplying SPF constantly, it really fades quickly. I felt so pale that I really wanted to give myself an instant boost. So I love a spray tan for that kind of situation. But for this shoot, I wanted something a little bit easier. In total transparency, this shoot was actually right after Memorial Day weekend, and the call time is early in the morning. So I just wasn't able to get an appointment in time. So I figured the easier option would be a perfecting product. And what that means is it's not a self tanner, it's not a color deposit, but instead it's something that just smooths and evens your tone. So it's like a body makeup. And there are a number of products in this category. I'm going to share some of my favorites, but I want to show you a visual of the before and after. Now, my legs are always lighter than my face, and I do use SPF daily, and I'm not somebody who's out and about in the sun. But for a swimsuit segment, you want to have a nice, even bronze. At least that's how I felt. With these body perfectors, you have this skin perfecting quality, and you have to work fast to move it in because the idea is it sets and becomes transfer proof once it does. And then that way, it's also water resistant, not necessarily waterproof. For these reasons, I wouldn't necessarily go for a swim in it. It's something that I would put in the special event category of beauty products because it doesn't have SPF, so it's not something that I would wear every day. However, for photo shoots, weddings, parties, anything like that, it's great because you can apply it to specific areas of your body. I think it's great for your legs, for your arms, and even your décolleté. I think it's a great option to have. For me, it was the perfect instant confidence boost. Next, let's talk about the suit. This is the actual swimsuit that I wore. The swimsuit is from the brand TA3, and I've been wearing swimsuits from TA3 for the past few years now, and they are my go-to. I am about 6 feet tall with a long torso, and they make one-piece swimsuits with long, medium, or regular, and then also if you are short-waisted or petite, a shorter torso, and those are just for their one piece. In addition, they also have sizing that's a nice range, but they also have sizing for your cup size as well. It's probably as close to a custom fit swimsuit as I have ever had in my entire life, and I love that there are those options, especially for long torso. If you're a tall person or long-waisted, you know the struggle of kind of having to choose between having your top half covered or hunching over. I don't think those are good options. So I love the fact that this comes in an extra long in the torso. My size that I usually order from them is an extra large. What I love about it is it fits you in the body. And I think I sized up just a little because I really like to cinch it. These are swimsuits that constantly go viral for their waist snatching abilities. They have a corset like design in the back with, you literally pull the strings and it cinches you in and your posture improves. It's like magic. But also there is other structure in the suit. It's a high quality fabric. You have boning in many of the pieces. There are a variety of styles and they drop new colors and styles all the time. It's one of those swimsuits that's a little bit more of an investment because of the price. However, they are very durable and you feel incredible wearing them. They just feel absolutely incredible on you. It's almost like there's built-in shapewear into the swimsuit, and I don't mean just compression all around. It is also comfortable at the same time, but there is that feeling of more lifting overall through the suit, and then, of course, you can cinch in at the waist and really just give yourself that snatch look. I'm literally, like, pulling the strings when you put it on. I'm gonna pull something from their social so that you can see what it looks like. As cool as it looks, it feels great on. You feel very supported, and by that, I just mean, like, it's a reminder, just, like, kind of rearrange yourself, but not in a way where your organs feel rearranged. I don't know if you've ever encountered that type of shape where you're like, "Oh my god, where are all of my internal organs actually supposed to go? They need to be moved around." No, it's not like that. It's not uncomfortable. You feel very supported. What I love about these swimsuits, you could easily wear them in place of a bodysuit. So, especially when you travel, it's great to have something that kind of does double duty and is going to fit you like a glove. You can easily pair it with a pair of linen pants or a skirt and wear it to a casual brunch or about town, no matter where the summer takes you. Now, for this segment, I wore a simple black swimsuit with contrast, and I'm going to make sure to link that in the show notes so you can check it out as well. Okay, I'm going to share a little secret with you. If you've never done live TV, you might not know this, but usually you're asked to come camera ready. And what that means is, sometimes you arrive and there is a makeup artist or a hairstylist, but they're usually so busy. And maybe they can give you a quick touch up. With makeup, it might be a little bit of translucent powder to bring the shine down, or maybe even a lipstick touch up. But usually there really isn't that much time. So I knew I needed to come with my hair and makeup ready, fully done. And before we went live, I was able to make sure that I touched everything up and everything looked good. A little lipstick touch up, maybe a hair zhuzh. And that was it. And honestly, once the segment started, I was a little bit nervous to walk out. But once you get started, it goes so quickly, you don't have time to think, let alone overthink, which is actually quite a beautiful thing. So, what's the takeaway? Confidence is practice. You don't have to feel ready 100% of the time, but you can get ready on your own terms. Whether it's refreshing your hair, finding a swimsuit that makes you feel amazing, or just showing up when you're invited. Those are the little rituals that help me feel Steady, but also excited for new things and new opportunities. In the spirit of the swimsuit segment that I did, summer is here. So if you're putting together your swim wardrobe, do it. Make sure you have a swimsuit that you feel amazing in so that when you are invited to a pool or the beach, you know that you feel great. Plan a day, whether it's at the beach with your family or a solo getaway to a pool, whatever it is. If you are looking for swimsuits, I'm going to share a few of my favorites from TA3 and some other brands that I think you might like. Be sure to check those out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and hearing the behind the scenes of how I got swimsuit ready for live TV. If you want to watch the full segment, I'll link it below. If you want to see the hair process, the body glow product that I used, and my favorite swimsuits, I'll share those in the description and show notes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to leave us a review if you're listening to the podcast or give us a thumbs up on YouTube. It helps so much and lets me keep bringing you confidence content like this. Until next time, stay glowing.